This is Dr. Ron's Words of Wisdom, words on leadership, goal setting, productivity, and a whole lot more. Consider this your vitamin or supplement today for your mind and heart. And wherever you download podcasts, would you please subscribe to Dr. Ron's Words of Wisdom? And wherever you're listening, iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and so forth, would you leave a rating and a brief written review? It is very helpful, and it enables others to be able to find and locate this podcast. Today we're going to talk about 4 reasons to set goals. If you're one of those who doesn't like the whole process of writing out and setting goals and thinking and praying and collaborating, or just in your own family coming up with what are the things that we're about and that we should be doing. There are some people that are just sort of averse to doing that. So if you are on the brink of trying to decide, or even if you are in the process of deciding, let me give you about 4 reasons to set goals. The very first one is that goals give us a target. If you don't have a target, how do you know if you're making progress? It's sort of like the little boy shooting the bow and arrow in the backyard who just simply said, "Daddy, I'll shoot the bow, I'll shoot the arrow." Then you go and draw a circle around where it lands. Unfortunately, as humorous as that may be for a little child, that's how many, if not a lot of people in our world operate. You have to have a target. What is your goal? That's where the word comes from. What is it that you're going to aim? What is the thing that you are about? It gives you an action plan. This is how I'm going to conduct my day and my life. If you don't have a target, you will spend the entirety of your life being nothing more than a wandering generality, just sort of doing whatever happened, whatever you came across on any particular or given day. So you need a goal because you need a target. You need to know what you're doing. The second of the 4 reasons to set a goal is goals help us to concentrate, and especially in 2 areas where it is vitally important to have concentration, and that is your time. Time is the one thing in which we are all equal. Everyone in the universe has only 24 hours a day. There is not a special person or a special group of people who are allotted an extra 2 hours a day. And if you just sort of evaluate what some people are able to accomplish and what some people do not accomplish, whichever side you're on, it's taken them 24 hours to do that. So it helps us to concentrate our time. If we don't concentrate and pay attention to the time, it is continually passing. The clock is running. It's going on. So find the goal, whether you have to prayerfully get alone with God, whether you need to meet with your team, your spouse, your family, whatever the instance, whatever the issue is that you're trying to set goals for, set the target. It'll help you to concentrate on your time. And that way, if you have those goals, then your actions and your time have to align with that. It's not only enough to concentrate your time, but concentrate your effort. There are more things available for us to do than any one of us have the time to get it done. And that's why there are so many things today that are literal time wasters. The internet is a marvelous tool, as is nearly everything. But if we stay on there unguarded, unpaying attention to the clock, not limiting ourselves, we'll come to ourselves 2 to 3 hours later. We may have had a few chuckles and a few aha moments, but we've not accomplished anything. Now, if you're just doing it for leisure or a break or to reward yourself, that's one thing. But concentrate your effort. meaning I today have to work on this. I have to take this step. Therefore, let me put the effort in that will move me toward my goal, and then I can do some other things today that I would really, really like to do. Because when we are left to our own devices without a goal, without a purpose, we wander aimlessly through our days, the weeks, the months, the year. But if we have a plan, we'll start the day and we'll not jump on our horse and wander off in 1,000 directions. Goals will help you to concentrate both your appreciation of time and your effort. The third thing that we're going to say about goals today is that goals motivate. The reason that many people are sleepwalking through life is that they have little or next to nothing that they're seeking to accomplish with their lives other than survival, make it through the work week, live from one paycheck to the next paycheck seems to be the only reason that people seemingly have to do anything. If you don't know what your goal is, if you don't know what your purpose is, get alone with the Lord and ask Him to show you some goals. What are your dreams and your aspirations for your family, your health, your business? Just personally and professionally, you need to know what it is you're here on this earth to accomplish. And the goals will motivate us. When somebody offers us an opportunity to get distracted and to do something, and we've not allotted the proper time for the important things that we planned on doing today, the goals motivate you to get up early, get the things done, and then go and have a good time. I'm not against fun or leisure or taking breaks or vacations. You have to have rest and recovery, but our goals motivate us that the time is ticking away and we must put in the time and get the things done. The fourth reason you should have goals is goals help you to establish priorities. What if you have no goals or plan, your life will be held hostage by other people who think they know what you should be doing. And you know what they think you should be doing? You should be helping them accomplish their goals. So if you don't have any, and if you don't have some purpose, and you don't have some plans, you will be held hostage by other people. You see, your goals are really like a roadmap that will take you from where you are to where you want to be. In any major city or amusement park or airport and lots of places, you'll see a map right there on the corner of the street, and you kind of can look through the log to see where it is you want to be, but there's always an important arrow that I look for first, and it says, you are here. I can't get to there if I don't know where I am today. And the goals will help me to establish those priorities. By establishing my priorities, they will also help me to realize and identify the obstacles in life. There are going to be obstacles in everything and for everything. If you're going to reach your goals, it really isn't just enough to declare them, to write them down, to even bullet point underneath it all of the particular steps you need to take in order to reach your goal. All of that is well and good and should be done. But you have to remember there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be unforeseen events that you cannot presently identify, but they'll be there. Until you decide what your priority is, everything is a priority. And if everything is a priority, in reality, nothing is a priority. So that's what helping to establish priorities, why it is so absolutely vitally important. I heard an interview the other day of a famous author, and the person who was moderating the interview came to a point where he allowed guests in the audience to stand and ask a question to this famous author. One person stood, a lady, and she said to him, "How did you become such an overnight success?" And to which he laughed and said, "Ma'am, it has taken me 38 years to become an overnight success." You see, the people who only see the back end of your priorities and your goals and your diligence and your keeping at it think it happened by luck and happenstance. That's how the world views people's lives. They aren't there when it's the winter and you're getting up in the dark and you're doing things that are uncomfortable and that a lot of folks want to do. And when other people are playing and out doing this and out doing that, you had your nose to the grindstone and you kept working on your goals. You kept making yourself better. And if you do that for enough days, hours, weeks, months, years, you too, like that famous author, can be an overnight success. The final thing I want to say about these 4 reasons to set goals is that goals will keep you going when it gets tough. When you sit there, and many people do it either at the beginning of a quarter or the beginning of the year, and you set goals for yourself, you're just pumped up. You've listened to someone who's motivated you or read a book, and you're going and you've set some audacious goals and you've spent the time, and these are the things that you really want to do. Just remember, everything will not be as easy as it is the moment you write the goals down. There are going to be people that make fun of you. There are going to be financial reverses. There are going to be unforeseen emergencies that you have no idea what you're going to face in the future. But when you're goal-oriented and you've declared them, your goals will keep you going even when it gets tough and you're tempted to throw in the towel and quit. You need your goals. 4 reasons. It gives you a target. It helps you to concentrate, especially in the area of your time and effort. Let your goals serve as a motivational coach for you, keeping you moving forward. Goals always help you to establish your priorities. They'll help you to identify the obstacles. They'll help you to keep going even when it gets tough, so that someday someone will look at you and say, "How is it that you became an overnight success?" You've been listening to Dr. Ron's Words of Wisdom, words on leadership, goal setting, productivity, and a whole lot more. I hope today this has been a vitamin or a supplement for your mind and heart. Wherever you download podcasts, please subscribe to Dr. Ron's Words of Wisdom and pass the word along. Leave a rating and a review. And until next time, this is Dr. Ron saying, leader, you're doing better than you think you are. Keep moving toward your goals. And until the next time, Dr. Ron is saying, have a great and blessed day.